How I make my quiche. I take 2 small zucchinis or squash about the size of these, and the first thing I do is I grate them up with a grater. And then I just let them sit for a while, and if there's any water in there it can drain out while I get the rest of my ingredients ready. I have my pan all buttered up and ready. I sometimes just take a spoon and kind of move it around a little bit like that to try to help get some of the water out. Water just ready. Now while I'm waiting on my zucchini and squash to drain, I chop up my onions and bell pepper, or you can use banana pepper, and get that ready to put in the bowl. And I'm start mixing things together. And I'm going to season with parsley. You can use whatever seasoning you want, but this time I'm going to use parsley. Okay, I've let my zucchini and squash drain a little bit. I didn't get a whole lot in there, but then I didn't use a whole lot either. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that in my mixing bowl. And I'm going to start adding everything. Salt and pepper to taste. Get everything in there and start stirring it around. I like to use at least 3 cheeses. I don't like to overpower it with cheese. I don't like that flavor to overpower, but in my opinion, feta cheese is what makes a quiche. So I'm using about 5 ounces in this, and about maybe 3 ounces of Parmesan and approximately 3 ounces of sharp. And then I have salt and pepper in here. I'm going to add a little parsley. And last, I will add the eggs, about 6 eggs. And while I'm doing all this, at the very beginning, I've preheated my oven to 350. And it's usually about ready for it to all go in by the time I finish mixing up the stuff. Okay, I've got about 5 beaten eggs. I'm going to add that to my quiche now. 5 or 6 eggs, depending on the size of the egg and how much room I think there is. Okay, I have everything mixed up and in my platter. And like I said, this ended up being 1 small squash and 1 small zucchini, about a half of a medium-sized onion, 5 eggs, and then salt, pepper, parsley, and then the 3 cheeses, 1 being feta. In my opinion, that's what makes the quiche. I probably could have got a little bit, maybe 1 more egg in there, or slightly larger zucchini or squash, but this is what I have for today. So this is what I'm cooking, and I'll put it in the oven on 350 for about 45 minutes. It does take a good while for these to cook good and brown. Alright, there you are. That's about 45 minutes. It's a little bit browner on one side than the other. I guess it's no big deal, but anyway, so I let that sit out and cool a little bit, and I will cover it and then cut it. Hope you enjoy making your quiche.